Hey, this is the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and you're watching a lesson for the David Bowie song Young Americans. This is probably my favorite David Bowie song, so I'm super excited to teach it on the channel. I'm going to put the chord shapes up on the screen. So in this lesson, I'll teach you how to play each part of the song. There's also a key change in this song. It's a manageable one. Thankfully, the chords aren't too difficult for the key change. I'll give you some strum pattern suggestions and an example of each part with the lyrics and the chords over the lyrics on the screen, and then I'll play the whole thing for you. There is a PDF chord chart song sheet thing for this song. It's in the Uke Revolution member library. You can find links in the caption below for information about the membership program or how to get just this single PDF. And without further ado, let's get to it. So for this song, we have C, D minor. You could also play D minor 7 in this song if you want. So for this D minor shape, you're just going to add your pinky on the A string of the 3rd fret. F, G, A minor, E, or you can play E7. That's why they're both in the box. You can play E. If you don't want to play E, you can play E7 in this song instead. You can't always substitute E7. It's not always going to sound right, but in this song you can. D and A. Chords for parts of the song. This is before the key change. For the verse, so this is any of the storytelling bit. Pulls in just behind the bridge, he lays it down. We have C for 4, D minor for 4, F for 4, and G for 4. For the chorus, this is the whole night he wants a young American. We're taking the verse chords and we're just gonna kind of shift them around a little bit. So we have the F and G first. We've got F for 4, G for 4, and then we follow the same pattern as the verse. For the interlude, this first line is instrumental. We have A minor and F for 4 beats each, and we repeat that, A minor, F, A minor, F. Then we've got the Do You Remember Your President Nixon part. So this is A minor for 2, E minor for 2, C for 2, G for 2, and then A minor for 2, E minor for 2 again, F for 4, and E7 for 4. And this is leading us into the new key. I'm going to go ahead and put one of the lyric examples up, the intro, the first verse, and the chorus, and just play it with a down strum for now. Get to the more complex strum patterns later, but just to demonstrate these verse and chorus chords. And the intro chords are just the same as the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D minor, F, G. They pulled in just behind the bridge. He lays it down. He frowns. Gee, my life's a funny thing. Am I still too young? He kissed her then and there. She took his ring, took his babies. It took him minutes, took her nowhere. Heaven knows it'd have taken anything but all night. She wants a young American, young American, young American. She wants a young American, all right. She wants a young American. This is like a perfectly acceptable way to strum. In this song, if you're more of a beginner player, you probably want to stick to that down strum because we are using a subdivided beat rhythm in this song. We're counting 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into. What I just played with the down strum was just 1, 2, 3, 4. If we want to play this song and stick with the original production rhythm, we're going to use a subdivided beat and count 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into, and it makes the strumming a bit more complicated. But here are some ideas. This first one may be the most simple. This is down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. This strum pattern, down, up, chunk, with the verse chords will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. The second one, this is down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. Down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. Down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. The The next one has the same like first half of the one we just did, but we're just going to repeat that first half. Down, up, chunk up, 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 down, up, chunk up. And the last one here is one of the oldest strum patterns on the channel. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And you can still throw in a chunk here, and I probably will just incidentally, subconsciously, that's the word. On the 2 and the 4, you can use a chunk on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, chunk, 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 down, chunk, up. So really any of these strum patterns where there's a chunk on the 2 and the 4, you can play it if you're not able to chunk. You can just play a down strum. So we're going to look next at the interlude and bridge and how it leads into the key change. So we need to look at the key change chord structures or chord patterns. So it's everything that we have learned so far. It's just bumped up a step. Instead of in C, we're now going to be in the key of D. So the key change interlude comes right after that Do You Remember Your President Nixon part. This is D for 4, E minor for 4, F for 4. We have G for 2 and A for 2. With these bars, and we'll see this also in the interlude and the bridge, we have 2 chords in 1 bar that get 2 beats each. We're going to split up a strum pattern over that. So you can either just strum down 2 times each if you're doing a simple down strum, or you can use a strum pattern that has kind of a repeated part. For example, this first line, down, up, chunk, it's down, up, chunk 2 times, right? So you can play down, up, chunk for one of the chords and down, up, chunk for the other chord. The same thing with the third line strum pattern, down, up, chunk, up. That little thing is just repeated twice to make a full strum pattern, right? So we'll use down, up, chunk, up for one of the chords and down, up, chunk, up for the other chord. The key change verse, D for 4, E minor for 4, G for 4, A for 4. And the key change chorus, just like in the beginning of the song, we're just kind of mixing up the verse chords a bit. So we have G and A first, and then we go back to the regular verse pattern. So let's look at the interlude and bridge, and then here's that key change interlude that leads into the whole key change verse and chorus section of the song. I've got the last line of the chorus before it so we can see that transition. So I'm going to use the down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, the second strum pattern line. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It was a young American. A minor. F. A minor. Up, down, chunk up, F. Here we go. Do you remember your President Nixon? Do you remember the bills you have to pay, or even yesterday? Strum down, D, wait, E minor, F, back to the strum pattern. And the next chord will be the D for the verse. So let's see the key change verse with a key change chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you been un-American? Just you and your idols sing falsetto bound. Leather, leather everywhere. And not a myth left from the ghetto. Where would you carry a razor? Just in case of depression. Sit on your hands on a bus of survivors, blushing at all the Afro-Sheeners. Ain't that close to love? Well, ain't that close to love? Well, it ain't a Barbie doll. Her heart's been broken just like you, and all night you were the young American. Young American, young American, you want the young American, oh, right? You want the young American. And then we go into another long, like, key change verse thing with the same chords. There's one more little tricky trick thing that I didn't write into the arrangement because the rhythm's quite difficult, but maybe you want to do it. It's in these interlude chords. In every bar, you can sneak in a G chord, and it comes on the E of 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Let me show you what it sounds like. A minor, 2, 3, 4 E and a. We're sneaking a G in on the E of 4, and it happens in each bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember? So I'm playing a strum pattern, but I'm stopping on the 3, that down strum on the 3, and you wait. You just pause for a second to down strum on the E of 4 and do that in each bar. It's easier for me to feel it to play it than to count everything, and laying out the rhythm of it looks awful. So I decided to just teach it on the lesson instead of writing it into the arrangement. Okay, so we're gonna play the whole thing. I put the chords up in case you wanna follow along. You don't have the PDF, or let's hit it. We're going with the verse chords for the intro 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D minor. Again. Verse 1. Pulled in just behind the bridge, he lays it down. He frowns, gee, my life's a funny thing, and I still too young. Kissed it then and there, she took his ring, took his babies, it took him minutes, took her nowhere. Heaven knows she'd have taken anything, but oh, night, she wants a young American. Young American, young American. She wants a young American. Oh, right. She wants a young American. Scanning life through the picture window. She finds a slinky vagabond. He cops as he passes up for Mustang, but heaven forbid she'll take anything. But the freak gonna stop her for nothing. Misses a step because the sand, but showing nothing is whoops like a song she cries. Where have all the popples here was gone all night? She wants a young American. Young American, young American. She wants a young American. Oh, right. She wants a young American. All the way from Washington. Breadwinner bears off the bathroom floor and live for just these 20 years. Do we have to die for the 50 more? Oh, night. He wants a young American. Young American, young American. He wants a young American. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to the interlude, A minor. Trying to do that G thing. Okay, here's the bridge. Do you remember your President Nixon? Do you remember the bills you have to pay, or even yesterday? D, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, G, A key change verse. Have you been the un-American? Just you and your idol sing falsetto about leather, leather everywhere, and not a myth left from the ghetto. Where would you carry a razor? Just in case of depression. Sit on your hands on a bus of survivors, brushing out all the Afro-Shiners. Ain't that close to love? Well, ain't that close to love? Well, it ain't that Barbie doll. Her heart's been broken just like you, yeah. Oh, all night. You want the young American. Young American, young American. You want the young American. Oh, right. You want the young American. You You ain't a pimp and you ain't a hustler. Pimp's got a caddy and lady got a Chrysler. Bass got respect and wife's got a soul train. Mama's got grams and look at your hands, hey. I heard the news today, oh boy, sweet, and you got a feed, and ain't there a man who can say no more, and ain't there a woman I can suck on the jaw, and ain't there a child I can hold without judging, ain't there a pen that will write before they die, ain't you proud that you still got faces, ain't there one damn song that can make me break down and cry. 3, 4. And that ain't coming right. All night. Young American, young American. I want the young American. All right. Young American, young American. The young American. And then we're just going to end on the D at some point. Young American, young American. We want the young American. All right. I want the young American. Cha-cha-cha. That's it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this lesson helpful or interesting or fun. If you did, please click like, share with somebody that you think might be interested in learning this song too. And I will see you next time with another lesson. Happy strumming and stay funky, everybody. Bye-bye.